Watch our president sitting at the table with dictators.
I have a suggestion, Nobel Committee, to award President Trump with the Nobel Peace Prize because
the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, is palling around with fucking dictators. This man is sitting at a table with a brutal fucking dictator. The president of Azerbaijan is a dictator. He is brutal. He has been in power since 2003. He tried an ethnic cleansing on the Armenians, the country that was right next to his, fucking killing them. He is a brutal motherfucker. He do not care about others, and he's a dictator. Why did this country, why did America send their young to die to fight against dictators? Why did we do it? What was it all for? Like, we've given up everything that we fought for fucking Donald Trump. Now read the comments of these Trump supporters talking about how good it is that this guy lathered this fucking stupid ass praise on Donald Trump about the Nobel Peace Prize. They're happy about a dictator giving our president praise. First of all, he had no business at that fucking table. What the fuck are we doing in America? It's these fucking conservatives. These people are going to drag this country completely in the mud. We are at a race to the bottom, and it's all because of why are they saying that Donald Trump needs the Nobel Peace Prize? And if just Google the president of Azerbaijan, and it's going to come up in bold words, dictatorship, and the president name, I can't pronounce it, but he has been brutal to those people, to his own people, to his own country, and to the Armenians. I remember on the news when he was doing an ethnic cleansing, and they wanted America to get involved in it, but it wasn't really nothing we could do. We can't police the world all the time, and they were saying that the people was trying to fight against getting out the country. The Armenians didn't want to leave Azerbaijan, but and since they wasn't moving fast enough, this man just started fucking killing them. He just ordered his police and his soldiers to start shooting them, and taking their property. These people had ancestral land in Azerbaijan. Two countries right next to each other. He just completely kicked them out. And then the ones that didn't leave, they died. He's been in power since 2003. It's 2025 and he's still in power. That is a dictatorship. There's no democracy over there. There's no fairness. None of that. No freedom of speech. Why would you support a president that do not give their people freedom of speech? That's the First Amendment in America. I don't understand what's happening in our country. I don't understand these people no more. Like, I thought we were all against this dictatorships. We looked at those communist countries as if they were scum of the earth because they've murdered so many innocent people around the world, and they've murdered American soldiers in these senseless wars. So I thought we was all in agreement that those people are the bad guys. So we sacrificed all of our soldiers fighting against communism, the Republican Party. It's hard to find the words. It really is. It's getting harder and harder every day to find the words to say. They're fucking disgusting. They are disgusting. All the Republicans that's in the House and in the Senate, they are slimes. I'm talking about they are the lowest of the fucking lowest, because they all know better. They all know better, and they are just laying down, allowing Donald Trump to just pick our fucking country apart, piece by piece, every fucking day. And he's not just picking it apart; he's picking it, and every time he pick a piece off it, he show it to us. Donald Trump is the most evil motherfucker I've seen in my lifetime. Donald Trump and Jerome Powell was in that construction building, and Trump tried to lie on that man. First what Trump did, he started a lie by saying Jerome Powell may be engaged in fraud. That was a fucking lie. Nobody was biting on it. Then he came up with this scheme to say that Jerome Powell was engaging in fraud by how long it was taking to build one of the Treasury buildings. Then he had somebody to print up some fake paperwork giving the wrong budget amount on the paper. And what he did, he called the media to go out to that building, and he was gonna blast the fuck out of Jerome Powell. Just because Jerome Powell won't lower interest rates, just because Jerome Powell will not lower interest rates at his behest. Jerome Powell has a lot of things to look at before he make a move on interest, because he have the whole country to look out for. He can't just look out for the rich. He got to look out for everybody. So he have a team. It's a whole department that do its best to keep our fucking economy moving ahead. And because Donald Trump wanted the interest rate to be lowered and Jerome Powell wouldn't do it, he came up with this fucking scheme to basically slander this man and call him a fraud, so he'll have a reason to fire him, knowing damn well that man wasn't committing any fraud. Thank God Jerome Powell got a wind of that meeting, and he decided he was going to go out there. And when he went out there, Donald Trump had this fake ass piece of paper talking about there was $1 billion and some over budget, and he had the audacity to give that paper to Jerome Powell. And in 4 seconds, Jerome Powell picked that motherfucking paper completely apart. Donald Trump tried to add a building onto the budget that had been completed 5 years ago. People, if any other president would have done some shit like that, that motherfucker would have been impeached that night. That's a huge scandal. Donald Trump get graded on his fucking curve. Nobody would have tried nothing like that. This man, he did that shit right in our fucking face. Throwing these accusations out that Jerome Powell may be engaged in fraud, knowing damn well it was a lie, but this was a scheme he had cooked up, right? So he said he gonna keep saying it. He tell us, if you keep repeating a lie, eventually they'll believe it. So he was gonna keep saying that shit, that Jerome Powell was engaging in fraud. Then he decided he was gonna go out there to that construction building. Thank God Jerome Powell got wind of it, decided to go out there and meet him, and his man had a whole piece of paper, fake document printed up that said there was $1 billion over budget. He was going to try to accuse Jerome Powell of stealing money. Jerome Powell looked at that paper and right in his face told him, "You wrong. That's a lie. You trying to add a building that we completed 5 fucking years ago." Completely embarrassed him. He backed away from it. As he said, nothing else about that fraud shit no more since then. That was a scheme and a scam to get rid of Jerome Powell, and everybody overlooked it. The media overlooked it. All of the podcasters overlooked it. If any other president had got caught like he got caught right on fucking national TV, they would have been investigating that shit so hard right now, and that president would have resigned in any other time. What are we doing? Let's get this shit right, people.